Everyone says all the comedians moved to Texas. Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe, Tom Segura. But here's the part nobody explains. They didn't just scatter randomly across Austin. They built something very specific. And once you understand where they chose to be in the city, you start understanding how Austin actually works. Hey, I'm John Tips, and I help people navigate Austin, not just by price, not just by square footage, but by lifestyle, because where you land in the city completely changes your experience of it. Austin isn't one thing. It's not just a cool city in Texas. It's a collection of completely different worlds, each with its own pace, its own personality, and its own trade-offs. And the comedy wave, it didn't land randomly. It clustered around two very specific forces: where they perform and where they live. So instead of thinking about Austin as one place, let's map it out the way they actually use it. Picture this, it's night. East 6th Street is all lit up. There's movement everywhere, music bleeding out of bars, lines forming outside venues, and right in the middle of it, comedy mothership. Packed room, live sets, Kill Tony, big names dropping in unannounced. This is the heartbeat. This is where the culture is happening in real time. This is where comedians go to work to test material, to stay sharp, to be part of something. And most importantly, this is where they go to be seen, not relax, not to unplug, to plug in. Okay, the vibe breakdown. High energy, walkable, unpredictable, constant movement, culture first. You don't live here for peace. You live here to be in it, to step outside and immediately feel like something is happening. Now shift the scene. You leave downtown, head west, 10 minutes turns into 15, 15 turns into 25, everything changes. The noise fades, the streets widen, the homes are bigger, the trees are thicker, the views open up, and suddenly you're not in the same Austin anymore. This is West Austin, Lake Austin, rolling hills, quiet neighborhoods tucked into nature. This is where energy disappears on purpose. This is where people go when they've already made it. The vibe breakdown: private, scenic, high-end but not flashy, space between homes, separation from the noise. You're not walking to anything, you're choosing when to go into the city and when to disappear from it. Downtown is the stage, West Austin is the green room. So here's the real insight. The comedians didn't just move to Austin, they engineered a lifestyle, access to energy with the ability to escape it. They can be in a packed room at night and wake up the next morning in total quiet. That's the Austin play. And if you miss that, you miss the entire strategy. Most people moving to Austin get this wrong. They think, I just need to be near Austin, but that's not how the city works, because Austin isn't one experience. It's multiple completely different lives, stacked right next to each other, on top of each other. Living downtown feels one way, living in West Austin feels completely different. Living in Leander, that's a whole different world. Round Rock, different again. How about living in Buda? Cool, but yeah, different. All in the Austin metro area, but completely different lives. So let's break this down based on you. If you're drawn to the comedy energy, you probably want walkability, nightlife, things happening right now, spontaneous culture at your doorstep. Areas to look at: downtown, East Austin, Central Austin pockets. This is for people who don't want to plan their fun. They want to just step into it. If you're drawn to the comedian lifestyle, you probably want privacy, space, views, quiet mornings, distance from chaos. Areas to look at: West Austin, Lake Austin, the Hill Country pockets. This is for people who want control over their environment. You go to the city when you choose to go, not because you're surrounded by it. If you want the balanced version, you want more space in downtown, more convenience in the suburbs, a little structure without losing access. Here are some areas: Round Rock, Cedar Park, parts of North Austin, Kyle down south. This is the middle lane. Not chaotic, not isolated, just functional, livable, and balanced. Austin isn't one decision. It's a series of trade-offs. Energy versus space, access versus privacy, chaos versus control. The comedian figured out how to play both sides. They step into the energy when they want it, and they step out of it when they don't. Most people don't, and that's exactly why they end up in the wrong place. If you're thinking about moving to Austin and trying to figure out where to actually fit in, reach out. I'll help you map out based on your lifestyle, not just what looks good on a map. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button to keep up with my Austin Vibe Guide. I'll see you in the next video.